Hey guys, it's Nibzscape here and welcome back to a new video. Today we are back with mobile moneymakers and we're going to be pickpocketing master farmers. So we'll be doing it for 10 hours and then obviously tracking all the profits and also the XP. We'll have a look at that. But let's jump straight into the requirements first. So for the requirements, the only thing you actually need to pickpocket master farmers is 38 thieving, which honestly is very easy to get. It will literally take a couple hours. However, at 38 thieving, you will not be succeeding that often, and it's definitely going to decrease your XP rates and obviously your profit per hour. We're going to go for the recommended now, so I'd highly recommend around about 80 plus thieving. This should see very good XP rates and also some very good money per hour. It's also worth noting that having the hard RD diary completed actually gives you a 10% extra success rate, which definitely adds up massively. Another thing, very good thing to get for thieving is the rogue's outfit. It does take a little while to get, around about 2 to 4 hours I'd say, but it actually doubles the amount of loot you get. So if you get like a Rana seed, normally you'd actually get 2 wearing the full rogue's outfit, so 100% worth getting that. And it's also worth adding that with 94 plus thieving and the hard diary, you actually have a 100% success rate, so you will not be failing against them and you're going to increase your profit massively and also get pretty decent XP rates to go along with that. But we're going to have a little look at my stats and stuff now, so let's jump straight back into it. So we are actually starting off with 82 thieving, so pretty decent level, but we are going to be failing here and there. We're actually starting on 2,473,000 XP, so we're going to keep an eye on that, obviously track it over the next 10 hours. It's also worth noting that I have got the full rogue's outfit on, so we will be getting double loot, which is obviously going to increase my profit per hour, which is pretty decent. Inventory wise, I'm going to be using brews. You could easily use like wines or some like cheap food, so I'm probably not going to really track how much food I use. I'm just using this because I'm a bit lazy and I don't want to bank as much, but it's not really going to affect things too much. So let's get the timer started and I'll see you at the first hour for our very first price check. So we are coming up to the very first hour and my god, there is so much clicking on mobile. This is definitely not the funnest of things to do on mobile, but I think we have done pretty well. We're about 10 seconds over, but the timer's obviously been stopped. And let's have a little look and do our first price check. So it's also worth noting that I'm actually only keeping the valuable seeds, so I'm only going to be price checking obviously the Ranas, Toadflax, Toadstools, Snapdragons. The Snapgrasses are actually quite a lot as well. So the first price check comes to 682,000, so not a very bad first hour at all, but we'll have a look at the XP now. So XP wise, we are now on 2,552,000. So that was a very good hour. That was an increase of 79,000. So I'm not sure if I can keep it up because that was a lot of clicking and my fingers are already tired. But we're going to give it a go anyway. And I'll see you at the second hour for our next price check. So we are fast approaching the 2 hour mark. And honestly, there's a lot of clicking. I think it was as good as the first hour. We did pretty well that first hour, and I reckon the money is still very good. But let's have a little look at the timer. 1 second over, 2 seconds over, that's pretty decent. So let's go and do our, well, let's quickly have a look at our XP first and then have a look at the profit. So looking at the XP first, we are now on 2,630,000, which is an increase of 78k, so another very good hour. And obviously when we get more and more levels, the XP rates will be going up and so will the profit. But let's have a little look and do our price check next. So as we add our last couple seeds in, the snake grasses and then obviously the cadentines, and that comes to a total profit of 1,085,000, which is extremely good. But yeah, I guess we'll see you at the 3 hour mark. Oh, actually, I could see you earlier if I get a pet, but yeah, my luck with pets is non-existent. I haven't had a skilling pet yet, and I don't think I ever will. But you never know. You might see one next, or you see me at the 3 hour mark. One or the other. Unfortunately, no pet yet, but we are coming up to the 3 hour mark, and My fingers are getting tireder and tireder. My thumbs, I'm trying to use both thumbs and then going on to fingers, but here we are at the 3 hour mark, and let's look at our XP first, and then we'll have a little look at the profit. So XP wise now, we're on 2,706,000, so we got a little less that hour, that was 76k, and hang on a minute, I'm 83 thieving. I must have gained the level in that last hour, I didn't even notice, I was obviously AFK and hard. But let's do a price check now of all the seeds. So our total profit over the 3 hours is 1,907,000. So that was a very, very good hour. And hopefully they continue like that. And I'll see you at the 4 hour for our next price check. Or earlier if I get my pet. So probably at the 4 hour mark. And here we are at the 4 hour mark. Last couple pickpockets. And then we'll have a little look on the timer. The only thing is, it's a little bit difficult to know when the actual 4 hours is up. Up pretty much bang on, so that's not too bad. And yeah, we'll have a little look at our XP and then our profit. So yeah, XP first. So XP wise, we are now on 2,780,000. So it's actually going down. That was 74k that hour. So yeah, we're getting worse and worse. But my fingers are getting tired. I might have a little break in a minute and then do something else for a bit and then come back to this. But yeah, that's still pretty decent though. 74k it's not the worst. Hopefully we made some decent money as well. So we'll have a little look at the profit now. So our total profit for 4 hours is 2,279,000. So a very, very good price check. And yeah, I guess I'll see you at the 5 hour mark for our last price check for a little while. Obviously then we'll do our final price check on the 10 hour mark. But yeah, 5 hours coming up in a bit. Okay, so the 5 hour mark is fast approaching. In fact, I went 20 seconds over. But yeah, let's go and have a little look at the XP. I think that was a very good hour. I think that was probably one of my best hours yet. Oh, hang on a minute. Now I'm attacking the market guard. Now, every now and again, I do accidentally click on the market guards, which does slow me down a little bit. But it is very rare. Maybe like 1 or 2 per hour I kill. But let's have a little look at the XP rates first. So we are now on 2,861,000. So that was an increase. That is definitely our best hour yet of 81k. So very, very good XP per hour on that one. And let's hope the money suits as well. So let's have a little look at that next. So over 5 hours, we made a total of 3,421,000. So yeah, that is very, very good. Hopefully we make some more money on the next 5 hours. It's going to be a long, long time now before you see my next price check. So yeah, hopefully my fingers survive the long grind ahead. And I'll see you at the 10 hour mark. Or maybe a little bit sooner if I do get the pet, which I doubt. I seem to never get pets. And every time I mention maybe getting a pet, I don't ever see one. But yeah, I'll see you soon. And I'm back a little bit sooner than I was expecting because we are on for a level. So we are now 84 thieving. Very, very nice. And yeah, I'll see you at the 10 hour mark. Okay, so we are coming up to the 10 hours. In fact, probably around about now. Let's have a look. Oh, 20 seconds over. It's not too bad. I'll have to live with that. But yeah, honestly, it's been tough. It's been tough on mobile. My thumbs are aching. My fingers are aching. I've been swapping hands and fingers and yeah, there's a lot of clicking involved with thieving. It's probably one of my least favourite skills because of that. But let's have a little look at the XP rates and stuff like that next. So, XP wise, we end it on 3,235,000. So, over the 10 hours, we averaged 76,200. We definitely decreased a little bit in that last stage. The last 5 hours was very, very tough, especially on the fingers. I've done this in like 3 sittings maybe? I can't quite remember. But yeah, it's been tough, but let's have a little look and see just how much money. Obviously, we got 118 Rana seeds. We actually got 28 Snapdragons. And then obviously the 6 Toadstool seeds. And then we got some like Avantoes. The Toad Flax actually adds up to quite a little bit. And then the big ones is the snake grass. That's actually surprised me a little bit. Obviously, we've got 133. I think the extra one on the snap grass ones, I think I accidentally picked up one on the floor or something maybe. I don't know why I've got uneven. But overall, we ended up with 7,207,000, which is absolutely insane. Obviously, you could minus out a little bit of costs for the food and stuff, but you could just use wines, which are extremely cheap and easy to get hold of, and that would do definitely just as good. Obviously, this is all skilling as well, so making that much money from skilling is very, very good, and you always need to get thieving up anyway. But yeah, let's jump into a review. So for the review, first things first, as always, we're going to go over the profit per hour. And the profit per hour was actually 720,000, which is by far probably one of the best things we've done skilling wise. And we were getting pretty decent XP rates as well. 76,200 is very, very good, and like, yeah, that's a lot of money to make while skilling. We're going to have a little look at the AFK rating. So for the AFK rating, I'm going to have to sadly give this a 1 out of 5. It's not AFK at all. There's a lot of clicking. You have to keep a constant eye out for where the master farmer is and see where to actually click. For the mobile rating, I'm going to have to give this I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. It's not too bad. Maybe dropping the food could be a little bit awkward. Clicking the master farmer could be a bit awkward. However, my thumbs were aching, but your finger probably would ache as well if you were mouse clicking on the computer. So overall, it was relatively decent to do. Obviously, the money is very, very good. Probably the money made up for how click intensive it is. And thieving's always click intensive anyway. It doesn't really matter what you do. Probably master farmers is definitely the way to go if you want to make a lot of money. And the XP rates are pretty good as well. But that pretty much wraps up this review. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It helps the channel out massively. And as always, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.